So I'm in the studio with Eric from Unity Property and Pest Control. I got that right?
You did.
Wonderful.
Perfect.
So you guys, you do essential like services for homeowners in and around the community. What motivated you guys to participate in and sponsor the Experience Springfield Township Carnival and Community Expo this year? What got you involved?
Well, I moved to Springfield like 2021.
Sure.
And I joined the chamber. So Springfield Lakemore Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
Now Springfield Lakemore. Springfield Lakemore Chamber of Commerce. And I started getting like busy and networking with a lot of different businesses in the community because I wasn't from there.
Sure.
I grew up in Cuyahoga Falls. So when I moved over, I really didn't know anybody in that area. So that was one of the things I wanted to do is just meet new people, especially in my community. But as far as joining the carnival and everything, it's just one of those ways to just kind of reach my community, meet some more people in the community.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's one of our goals.
Just to get out and know the community. I absolutely love that.
Absolutely.
So there's people out there that may be unfamiliar with what you guys do.
Sure.
So it's Unity Property and Pest.
Yep.
It sounds like there's kind of two different things that you guys do.
Yep.
I'd love to hear more about like what those two pieces of business are, so to say.
Sure. So the property, obviously, we specialize in property inspections for people buying and selling.
Sure.
Whether it's investment properties, first-time home buyers, people that are trying to just get more information on their house before they list it on the market.
Sure.
But what kind of centers around that is there's a lot of ancillary services that we provide as well, like radon testing, testing the levels of radon in the home, sewer scope inspections. So when people buy, we're able to run a camera down through your line to see if you might have any breaks, crushed pipes, tree root infiltration, stuff like that, as well as mold, wood destroying insect inspections, everything.
Interesting. And then, so if you find insects or mice, I'm assuming the pest control piece of that, that's where that steps in.
Yeah. And then, so it's kind of nice being able to be that one-stop shop for both services.
Sure.
So a lot of people, when we're doing inspections, obviously we're not there for the pest control piece. We're there for the informational piece. People want to know all the facts about the home that they're buying. And a lot of times when people are buying a home, sometimes it's the biggest investment of their life.
Sure.
So having all the facts, having all that information before you move to the next step, and close on the property.
I like too how you said sometimes getting your home inspected before you go to sell it. So that way there's not a big surprise.
Yep.
When you go to sell it and you've got another house picked out, you're all ready to move, and then they say, hey, there's this problem you need to take care of.
Yeah.
And that if you're walking into a storm, it's typically nice to know which way the wind's blowing.
Well, yeah. And then, even people that, you get busy with your life and everything. You don't know all the facts about what's going on. You could have a potential leak up in the roof that you might not be aware of.
Sure.
There could just be a lot of things going on that you're not aware of. So it's always a good idea to kind of get ahead of that before you come to market, and then all that stuff is just thrown in,
Just super easy to take care of that. Love that. So you guys are going to have a booth at the Expo, correct? Yeah. Is this going to be you guys hanging out, or is there going to be a big demo, or like, can people bring in questions that they may have?
Oh my gosh, yeah. And I hope so. I look forward to meeting people, and if they have any questions, they can come up and talk to us. So we're going to have a lot of literature there for them.
Nice.
We're going to be running a lot of spring promotions and spring specials for them. We're going to be doing some giveaways as well. So, but yeah, anybody that ever has any questions or just want to learn more about it, I hope they come to the booth and meet us. We're going to be there, happy to meet everybody, greet everybody, and just look forward to mingling,
I have to ask, what's the most common question you guys get?
Well, there's so many.
There's not one.
Yeah, there's not one.
There's a group. Everyone's home's different.
Yeah, but that's like one of the biggest parts that we do in the pest control industry too, is education. Because, because a lot of people just don't understand.
No.
We get a call for, hey, we got flying ants in the kitchen. They could be ants, it could be termite swarmers or anything else like that.
Sure.
So we're happy to answer any questions like that. If somebody, if they want to bring something and present it to us, we're able to educate them, identify it for them.
Love that. Yeah. Absolutely love that. Why do you guys feel it's important? This is a big community event. Why do you guys feel it's important to kind of connect with local residents at events like this?
Well, because we're also local residents.
Love that.
We're also local residents. We're just normal people living in the community with all of them. So, I mean, it's kind of exciting to get to know more of your neighbors and everything else like that. And obviously try to keep them and offer great services for them and try to keep them pest-free.
I love that. So let's say someone's not going to be able to be at the event. How can they get a hold of you guys?
They can look us up online at www.unitypropertyandpest.com. They can call our office, 330-957-2178. They'll always meet one of my awesome office managers, Shan Lee, or my office administrator, Lola. And we're always happy to answer any questions for them.
I absolutely love it. This is going to make, I mean, you guys, I think, are going to have a pretty good booth at the Expo. I'm looking forward to it. With that, make sure that you stop by their booth at the Experience Springfield Township Carnival and Community Expo, April 26th from 3 to 6 p.m. They're gonna see you there, right?
They're gonna see me.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna be there. Might be in a costume. I don't know. We haven't decided.
I love it. We will see you guys there.